Hi, I'm John. The scripture time, I'm reading the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 20 from the King James Bible. And you can see this little ear here. It's my buddy Logan is helping me out. Let's see, the law of chapter 20, law of warfare. When thou goest out to battle against thine enemies, and seest horses and chariots and people more than thou, be not afraid of them, for the Lord thy God is with thee, which brought thee up out of the land of Egypt. And it shall be when ye are come nigh unto the battle, that the priest shall approach and speak unto the people, and shall say unto them, Hear, O Israel, ye approach this day unto battle against your enemies. Let not your hearts be faint, fear not, and do not tremble, neither be ye terrified because of them. For the Lord your God is he that goeth for you to fight for you against your enemies, to save you. And the officers shall speak unto the people, saying, What man is there that hath built a new house, and hath not dedicated it? Let him go and return to his house, lest he die in battle, and another man dedicate it. And what man is he that hath planted a vineyard, and hath not yet eaten of it? Let him also go and return unto his house, lest he die in the battle, and another man eat of it. And what man is there that hath betrothed a wife, and hath not taken her? Let him go and return unto his house, lest he die in the battle, and another man take her. And the officers shall speak further unto the people, and they shall say, What man is there that is fearful and faint-hearted? Let him go and return unto his house, lest his brethren's heart faint as well as his heart. And it shall be, when the officers have made an end of speaking unto the people, that they shall make captains of the armies to lead the people. When thou comest nigh into the city to fight against it, then proclaim peace unto it. And it shall be, if it make the answer of peace, and it shall be, if it make the answer of peace, and open unto thee, then it shall be that all the people that is found therein shall be tributaries unto thee, and they shall serve thee. And if it will make no peace with thee, but will make war against thee, then thou shalt besiege it. And when the Lord thy God hath delivered it into thy hands, thou shalt smite every male thereof with the edge of the sword. But the women and the little ones and the cattle and all that is in the city, even all the spoil thereof, shalt thou take unto thyself, and thou shalt eat the spoil of thine enemies, which the Lord thy God hath given thee. Thus shalt thou do unto all the cities which are very far off from thee, which are not of the cities of these nations, but the cities of these people which the Lord thy God doth give thee for an inheritance. Thou shalt save alive among the brethren. Thou shalt save alive nothing that breatheth, but thou shalt utterly destroy them, namely the Hittites, the Amorites, the Canaanites, the Perizzites, the Hivites, and the Jebusites, as the Lord thy God hath commanded thee, that they teach you not to do after their abominations, which they have done unto their gods. So should ye sin against the Lord your God. When thou shalt besiege a city a long time, in making war against it to take it, thou shalt not destroy the trees thereof by forcing an axe against them, for thou mayest eat of them, and thou shalt not cut them down, for the tree of the field is a man's life, to employ them in the siege. Only the trees which thou knowest that they be not trees for meat, thou shalt destroy and cut them down, and thou shalt build bulwarks against the city that maketh war with thee until it be subdued. That's the end of chapter 20. The reasoning about who they should kill and not kill is any of these areas where they were going to take over as their inheritance, sort of a scorched earth. It was all about purity, and God did not want any trace of any of the people or animals or anything that was doing evil abominations or having child sacrifice and doing all kinds of horrible things. So he wanted his group of his Israelites the apple of his eye. So they were supposed to live in a land that was completely free and pure. So they were supposed to wipe out every man, woman, child, and even beast when they took over the land they were going to live in. If it was a country that was far off, that they were not going to be living there, It was not part of their inheritance. And those people, if they opened their gates and wanted peace, then they were going to pay tribute to the Israelites, and maybe be servants of them. And so they weren't supposed to, they were supposed to make peace with them. But any that were not going to have peace and wanted to have war, when they besieged their cities, once the Lord gave that city into the hands of the Israelites, they were just to kill all males and leave all the women and children and animals and stuff alone. They were to eat all their food for spoil. But that was, since they weren't going to live there, they didn't have to wipe everybody out. So I hope that makes it is a little more clear, and I didn't make it muddier. Anyway, until next time, God bless.